Slow poker.
I have a career and a family, but also play poker, which doesn't leave me much time. So let's get to it. This is the Aria Poker Classic in Las Vegas. If I play my cards right, I could turn a small pile of cash into a cash mountain. And hey, if you're gonna play your cards right, might as well be these two cards.
Those are good.
After he raises, I raise more, and he calls. On this flop, he checks, I bet, and he calls. And after this turn and a check from him, I say to myself, I don't think he's got the flush, so I'll add more chips to this pot. So I do, but so does he. And I spend a full 10 minutes. Oh, I already called? Okay, dealer. As insurance, I'd love one of these cards on the river. On second thought, deal any card but this card.
How about this?
Much obliged. Hold the phone. I think I've discovered the key to poker. Bear with me. Just have 3 of the same card, while your opponent has 3 of the same lesser card, then dodge the 1 remaining card that would give that opponent 4 of the same card.
It's science.
I've got ace-8 of clubs. Raise and get called by the loose aggressive player in the big blind. After this flop, he checks, I bet, and he calls. And after a club-tastic turn, he checks, I bet, he check raises, I raise even more, and he folds. And it's now official, this girl is on fire. Of course, the game plays itself when you turn the nut flush, or if you pretend to. Oh, did I say earlier that I had ace-8 of clubs? Because I didn't. I was bluffing. That's right, I was bluffing this guy and bluffing you. But can you blame me? I'm both a poker player and a content creator. I'm equal parts, I have the nut flush, and this image is an accurate depiction of the video you're about to watch. I've got King 3, but that's irrelevant. What's relevant is that a new player just joined the table. You may know him as Rampage, that poker influencer who seems to hold a grudge against money. But I know him as my misunderstood nephew Ethan. Love him or hate him, when Ethan Rampage Poker sits down at a poker table, that means it's time for the critically unacclaimed miniseries,
Cautionary Tales with Rampage Poker.
This is Rampage. This is the betting action. This is Rampage getting a read.
Pick him up against decent.
This is Rampage taking stock. This is Rampage sticking to his guns. This has been
Cautionary Tales with
I've got Ace-Jack, and after this betting action, I get a read, take stock, and stick to my guns. And while this may not seem like such a big deal, it's a big step for me. The Slow Poker cash game prototype often folds Ace-Jack in these circumstances. Slow Poker Tournament .0 makes a different computation.
The CPU is a neural net processor, a learning computer.
Why did you stop making videos? I didn't. I took a break from long-form videos and instead produced over 100 shorts. What's a short? Oh, they're like these, but their duration is shorter. Fuck you, make them long. You know, it turns out you can actually do that yourself. Just play one of my shorts. Poker is just like a video game. And change this setting like so, and voila, long-form short. And for the tech unsavvy, there's always the analog method, which is, of course, to watch a short after pounding a box of wine.
This is far better than Ocean's 13.
Don't tell Koppelman.
I've got queens. He goes all in, I go all in, and I dodge an ace. I've got kings. He goes all in, I go all in, and I dodge a second queen. I've got nines. He goes all in, he flat calls, I raise to isolate, and of course I'm up against a monster, and I dodge, let's say, running quads. I've got heads. We go all in, and I dodge tails. Now, were these coin flips crucial? No, but they certainly help. And sometimes a coin flip can be momentous. Momentous. What was that? With the echo and the... probably nothing. For the bulk of the first 17 levels, there are ups, there are downs, there are nothings, whether it's folding trash, or winning with non-trash, or raising to an invalid amount. 42. Solely as a literary shout-out, or picking off a bluff with ace-10, or beating a quote-unquote good poker player.
Say what? But I'm not buying it, are you? No!
By setting the perfect trap, tricking him into betting turn before I pull ahead on the river. Don't f*** with me, song. Or getting a bit too frisky with a straight draw, or getting a rare walk with the all-powerful Octo Crab. Gradually, though, due mostly to a long stretch of almost no playable hands, I end up with almost no bettable chips. Still, I'm staying alive. And eventually, out of 600 entrants, it's now down to 75 players. The top 74 will be in the money, which means they lock up a nice chunk of change. But the next player to bust walks away empty-handed. This is called the money bubble, and nobody wants to be the bubble boy.
I'm some kind of bubble boy.
So you can understand my predicament when I've got 10s. And fat stack raises. I'm in a pickle. In a cash game, easy all in. Post money bubble, easy all in. A half hour ago, easy all in. But right now, not so easy. As much as it pains me, should I fold 10s? I've got 4 big blinds. If I go all in, it's barely a raise. Fat stack has such a fat stack, he'd call with anything. And that anything could be a better pocket pair or 2 face cards. Anything. If I'm patient and fold, it's likely someone else busts in the very next shuffle. And I'd make some dollars instead of $0. But if I go for gusto right now and win, I'd double my chips and have a much better chance at a deep run. It's a quandary. But in the end, I decide on this. Even now, I still don't know whether to like this fold. Let me know in the comments what you think.
Chicken shit.
Who's got 2 thumbs and a min cash? This chicken pussy, cause this guy busts, which means
show me slow poker in the tournament area.
I've got ace jack, but this time Brangie, but he calls and no! That is not good news, and neither is this flop, nor this turn. Okay, listen, I'm not greedy. I'll save a miracle jack for some other hand. Other hand. So weird. Anyway, for this hand, I'd be fine with a 5 or a 7 for a chop. And if not, at least I can get some sleep. After all, I have been playing poker for over 10 hours, and I'm old. I'll sleep when I'm older. I've got 10s, and this time I won't be folding them.
All in.
2 big blinds.
Come and get them.
And it looks like Fat Stack has designs on a fatter stack. Ace 6 offsuit, huh? DJ, drop the motherfucking beat.
Some hand, somebody's gonna see your jam and call it off with just an ace. But don't fret, baby, you're ahead in terms of equity to win the race. Gotta fade, flop is good, turn is good, and the river's great, and you hold on.
I've got 7s. It's the very next hand after doubling up with 10s. And if this guy goes all in and I call and he's got 6s, so all I gotta do is just
hold on, your stack's okay.
I've got ace king. He raises, I go all in, he calls, and it looks like all we have.
Hold on, your stack's okay.
I've got kings. He raises, he shoves, I shove, he folds.
Hold.
I've got ace queen. I shove, he calls, ace on the flop. Is there a 9? I've got 10s, and go all in. And for the 3rd time when I've got 10s, Fat Stack wants to tussle. All right, fatty, what nonsense do I have to beat this time? Oh, probably a bit unfair to call that nonsense. Nice hand. And hey, for a split pot, let's keep it light.
I got spades and diamonds covered, just so you know.
A little playful banter can't hurt, can it? Well, if you've been watching my shorts at any speed, you'd have learned this lesson.
Don't enrage the poker gods.
Oh, free roll. No, come on.
I should know better by now. There's no reason to push my luck.
If this was a club, that would have been great content.
No, that does not count as a reason. Yes, I truly love cooking up these videos, but on my list of loves, poker video production isn't even in the same zip code as my love of not busting a tournament when there's only a 4% chance of busting a tournament. Poker gods, for your tender forbearance, I praise thee. Thy will be done. I've got 3s. Raise, and this guy calls. But holy shit, that's not just any guy.
I never told anybody this. About a week ago, I'm at the Aria, and I see Mike Lavin at my table in the 1600, and the whole place stops, and everybody puts an eye on him. They all want to say, oh, I played with that guy who won the shootout and got that $1 million bonus. You know what I did?
What?
I raised.
With what? Aces or kings?
3s.
Nah, you need 30 or 40 big blinds to raise 3s in that spot.
I had 20, but I had to know. I flopped nothing, but we both check flop and turn, and he bet river, and I decided, I don't care about ICM. I'm just gonna outplay the guy. I'm gonna outplay this guy. This hand. I'll raise.
Raise. You play right back at him?
He makes a move to his checks and he looks at me, checks his cards and looks at me again, and he mucked it. I took it down. Did you have it? I'm sorry, Mike. I don't remember. I sat with the best in the world, and I won.
You made a f***ing move on Lavin, you son of a
I've got 7s. Raise, continuation bet, take it down. And things are looking up. Wait a minute. I've been so busy dodging penny bullets, bearing my soul to Knish, and improving upon 90s bangers that I didn't even notice that players keep heading to the parking garage. There were 74 players left on the money bubble, but now there are only 63. Well, hold on, now 34. Wait, 18? And now 9. Wow. I'm one of only 9 players left in this poker tournament. Oh my god, that's how many players fit on one table. I made the final table. I've got ace-5 of clubs, and while I did get a critical double up in the very first hand of the final table, now I've only got 9 big blinds. And after everyone folds to this guy, who raises, I'm exhausted, but just awake enough to notice that he's been raising from late position a bit too wide. So I take a stand, and after some thought, he says, oh wait, his mouth didn't move. And look, he folded. I don't understand. Wait, he said he's all in? Who's that guy? But he folded a long time ago. 1 minute earlier. Oh, he didn't. He had raised from under the gun. He didn't raise, he called his raise. I'm so tired that I didn't see the overwhelming chip leader a foot to my left putting poker chips into the middle of a table. Damn.
What do you think I was raising with?
That is a fair question, and a reporter filmed our entire discussion.
What do you think I was raising with?
So I picked up on the tell that you were raising light from under the... I've got... Is that a king or a deuce? What is that? What time is it? Man. I just flew here from across the country and have been playing poker for over 17 straight hours, and honestly, I don't know if I've got any left in the tank. And there may not be a solution to my problem.
Are you incapacitated at the poker table? Whether from jet lag, low blood sugar, or 12 metric tons of cab sav, do you struggle telling an ace from your elbow? Then try short-stacked poker. Forget raise folding or 3-bet folding or so much as even one post-flop decision. All that's far too complicated for a brain as dead as yours. Simply ask yourself, should these 2 cards go in the middle of this table, or should these chips go there? It's that simple. 6-3, cards. Ace-king, chips. Jack-deuce, cards. Pocket jacks, 7-6, cards.
I had 6 big blinds, queen 4 offsuit, and I really had to pee bad. And I folded. Thanks, short stack poker.
Order short-stacked poker today.
Short-stacked poker will not be held liable for losing ace-king to queens, 10s to ace-queen, or other standard coin flips. Please use short-stacked poker responsibly and with the utmost regard for ICM on stone bubbles, soft bubbles, or bubbles of any other texture hereinafter developed. Common side effects of short-stacked poker include chipping up, laddering, and busting when your aces lose to 8-4 offsuit because the big blind said he was priced in, even though a 10x raise should be enough to fold out such a bullshit hand, Carl.
The final table is now down to 6 players. And in the hand prior, Evan, who was the table short stack, got his 10s in versus queens and was on his way back to Canada until the river had different plans.
Not today.
Evan sits back down, the dealer deals, Evan's all in again, and I've got 10s. And I call. And the flop? Hey, with a coin flip, someone's gotta lose. And I certainly won't complain about winning $32,000. It's poker. This is why we love it. Sorry, correction. I certainly won't complain about winning $39,000. Did I say $39,000? I meant $80,000. You heard right. Because the final 5 settled on an ICM chop, that jack made me an extra $48,000. And sometimes a coin flip can be momentous. I'll save a miracle jack for some other hand.
You are still dangerous. You can be my wingman anytime. Bullshit. You can be mine.
So there you have it. After nearly 20 hours of playing my cards right.
What do you think I was raising with?
Of mostly playing my cards right. I did indeed turn that pile into a mountain. And you may wonder, what does an average Joe in the middle of a midlife crisis do with 80 grand? Oh, I think you know. He blows it all on a sick whip. And that'll do it for episode 29 of Slow Poker. Please like, subscribe, comment, and watch my shorts. For fuck's sake, I wrote a country song about pocket aces and cheese. What more do you want from me? Until next time, this has been
Slow Poker.